David Adedeji Adeleke, born November 21, 1992, is globally known as Davido, a Nigerian music powerhouse whose rise defies expectation. Born into wealth but driven by passion, he shot to fame with hits like Back When and the viral anthem Dami Duro, turning stardom into a full-blown empire. Beyond the music, Davido's life is a spectacle of sold-out shows, a private jet, luxury cars, jaw-dropping mansions, and brand partnerships with Puma, Martell, and Pepsi. He's also a man of resilience, navigating heartbreak, family joys, and triumphs while cementing a net worth of up to $100 million. Davido isn't just living the dream, he's redefining what it means to be a global superstar. Welcome back to Elite Buzz. Today, we're diving into the life of Africa's global music icon, Davido. Growing up, Davido's life was anything but ordinary. His father, Dr. Adedeji Adeleke, built an empire in business, while his late mother, Veronica, shaped minds as a university lecturer. And in the middle of this high-achieving family, the youngest of 5 children found himself drawn not to boardrooms or lecture halls, but to the rhythms and melodies that filled his home. As a child, Davido was surrounded by music. From his father's vast collection of videos featuring Nigerian legends like Fela Kuti and King Sunny 80, to the hip-hop and R&B sounds of Atlanta, he soaked it all in. By the time he moved back to the US at 16 to study business at Oakwood University, one thing was clear. Business might have been the plan, but music was his destiny. What makes Davido's story so captivating is how he blends cultures into sound. Afrobeat, Afro-pop, hip-hop, R&B, you name it, he weaves it together effortlessly. His songs pulse with energy, mixing vibrant beats and melodies you can't get out of your head with lyrics that speak to love, joy, and the realities of life. On stage, Davido doesn't just perform, he commands. His charisma, his energy, his presence, it all makes him more than just a musician. He's a movement, a trendsetter, and one of Africa's most powerful voices in global music. From Atlanta to Lagos, from small beginnings to international stardom, Davido's journey is proof that when passion meets talent, the world takes notice. Davido's rise to fame wasn't overnight, but when it hit hard. In 2011, he introduced himself to the world with his very first single, Back When, featuring Naito C. Produced in London and paired with a Clarence Peters-directed video that dropped on YouTube, the track didn't just make noise, it announced a new star in the making. But it was 2012 that truly changed everything. Davido released Dami Duro, and suddenly Nigeria had a brand new anthem. The song was bold, infectious, and impossible to ignore. Even more fascinating, it leaked months before its official release because Davido had shared it with a few friends. That accident only fueled the buzz, and by the time the video came out in January 2012, right in the middle of the Occupy Nigeria protests, the song had already become a movement of its own. His debut album, Omo Baba Olowo, dropped later that year, packed with hits that proved Davido wasn't just a one-song wonder. Tracks like Ikuro, recorded in Miami, showed his versatility, while songs like Overseas and All of You cemented his growing reputation as a hitmaker. Critics praised it, fans embraced it, and Davido officially became a rising star to watch. But the real turning point came in 2017 with a single that would push Afrobeat to new global heights, Fall. What started as another Davido hit quickly transformed into a worldwide phenomenon. The track racked up streams, broke records, and became the first Afrobeat song to hit 100 million views on YouTube. Suddenly, Davido wasn't just Nigeria's pride, he was Africa's voice on the world stage. And he didn't stop there. Collaborations with some of the biggest names in music followed: Chris Brown, Meek Mill, Summer Walker, each one expanding his reach and solidifying his spot as a global superstar. From Back When to Fall, from Lagos to the world, Davido's career has been nothing short of a masterclass in evolution. Proof that when raw talent meets relentless ambition, borders don't matter, and the music speaks for itself. When it comes to wealth and success, Davido isn't just playing in the big leagues, he's dominating them. By 2025, his net worth is estimated somewhere between $74 million and $100 million, a figure that firmly cements him as one of the richest artists in Africa. And it's no surprise. With a career stacked with chart-topping hits, lucrative endorsements, sold-out tours, and savvy business moves, Davido has turned music into a global empire. But here's where things get even more fascinating: his taste for luxury. Davido isn't just making money, he's living the lifestyle to match it. Reports say he owns over a dozen high-end cars and even a private jet. In fact, his family is rumored to have acquired not just one, but 3 jets, making the Adeleke name synonymous with sky-high luxury. And the cars? Let's just say his garage looks more like a billionaire's showroom. 2025 Rolls-Royce Spectre, the crown jewel of his collection, worth over $400,000. This isn't just any Rolls, it's the future of luxury driving. Fully electric, with 577 horsepower and a sleek range of 291 miles. Tesla Cybertruck, 2024, the futuristic beast. Davido grabbed one in matte black for $119,900. Because why not? Mercedes-Benz Maybach S680 Virgil Abloh Edition. A rare designer collab valued around $500,000. Limited edition, maximum flex. Lamborghini Aventador, price tag $421,000. It's loud, it's fast, it's Davido's style. Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the SUV that defines opulence, coming in at $382,000. Bentley Bentayga, sleek and powerful, worth about $245,000. Range Rover Sport, Bentley SUVs, Porsche Panamera Turbo S, Audi R8, Porsche 911, and the list goes on. From 6-figure speed machines to elegant cruisers, Davido's garage is a story of pure indulgence. Industry insiders estimate his car collection alone is worth several $1 million, and that's before you even count the jets. From private runways to $1 million rides, Davido doesn't just represent African success, he embodies it. His fortune isn't just measured in dollars, it's reflected in the lifestyle, the choices, and the legacy he's building. Davido's story doesn't stop at music. He's more than an artist. He's a businessman, a mentor, and a philanthropist who knows how to turn success into impact. Back in 2016, he launched DMW, Davido Music Worldwide, a record label that's now a powerhouse in Nigeria's music scene. And it's not just a vanity project. Through DMW, Davido has helped shape the careers of breakout stars like Mayerkin and Peruzzi, creating a platform that continues to push Afrobeats forward and give young talent a global stage. But if there's one thing that truly sets Davido apart, it's his heart. He's never shied away from giving back. From paying tuition for students to quietly stepping in with financial help for those in need, Davido has used his influence not just to entertain, but to uplift. That generosity has earned him not only respect, but a deep connection with fans who see him as more than a superstar. They see him as a role model. And then there's the lifestyle. Davido's wealth isn't just in bank accounts. It's etched into bricks, glass, and skyline views. His crown jewel, a $1.5 million mansion in Banana Island, Lagos, one of Africa's most exclusive neighborhoods. This isn't just a house, it's a statement. Nicknamed the Giuliano de' Medici after the legendary Italian family, the property comes with a 5-bedroom terrace apartment finished like a penthouse, a private cinema room and 3-car garage, security so advanced the access codes change by the hour, electronic gates, keycard entry, and even a personal elevator inside the home. Spacious walk-in closets and multiple living areas designed for pure comfort. It's luxury redefined, the kind of place that speaks volumes without saying a word. And while the mansions and cars show the lifestyle, the awards tell the legacy. Davido's career has been stacked with recognition at the highest level. Grammy nominations, including Best Global Music Album for Timeless and Best African Music Performance for Unavailable. Multiple BET Awards for Best International Act. Over 29 major industry awards, from the Headies to MTV Africa Music Awards to MOBO Awards. Historic milestones like being the first African artist to perform at the MOBOs and holding the record for the longest charting Nigerian song on Billboard. With Fall, add to that countless sold-out arenas worldwide, and Davido's name doesn't just sit in the spotlight, it defines it. From building platforms for the next generation, to investing in real estate, to stacking global accolades, Davido's journey shows us this: he's not just making music, he's making history. In today's entertainment world, fame isn't just about the music, it's about the reach. And when it comes to social media, Davido isn't just playing the game, he's setting records. On Instagram, he reigns supreme. By 2023, he had amassed over 27 million followers, making him the most followed Nigerian artist on the platform, and second only to soccer superstar Mohamed Salah across the entire African continent. His posts don't just rack up views, they break records. One single post pulled in 1.6 million likes, the highest ever for a Nigerian celebrity. And beyond the bragging rights, the numbers translate into serious cash. Davido can reportedly earn up to $600,000 from a single sponsored post. That's digital influence at its finest. But Davido's power doesn't stop at social media dominance. He's built a global empire of brand partnerships that stretch across industries. From sportswear to spirits, from tech to tourism, his portfolio reads like a who's who of international giants. Puma, one of the most lucrative endorsement deals ever for an African artist. His partnership with the sportswear giant isn't just about fashion, it's about global visibility. Martell, as an international ambassador for the luxury cognac brand, Davido even has his own special edition blend, Martell X Davido exclusive. Pepsi, a longtime partner, reinforcing his global superstar status. PlayStation, his promotion of the PlayStation 5 turned heads across TikTok and gaming communities. Infinix, tapping into the smartphone market, Davido connects tech with culture. Spiro, partnering with the electric motorcycle brand, he's supporting sustainable mobility while creating economic opportunities in African cities, proving his business moves have impact beyond profit. United Masters. With this partnership, Davido expanded his label into a global platform, pushing Afrobeats further while opening doors for artists worldwide. And the list goes on. Wema Bank, MTN, GAC Motors, and even discussions with the Adamawa state government to boost events and promote tourism. Davido's brand isn't just tied to music, it's tied to culture, commerce, and community. Every deal, every partnership, every post tells the same story. He's not just an artist, he's a global brand, and the world is paying attention. Behind the fame, the fortune, and the music, Davido's personal life has been marked by both deep heartbreak and moments of incredible joy. He is a father of 6 children, 3 girls and 3 boys, though one of his sons is tragically no longer with us. On October 31st, 2022, Davido's world was shaken when his first son and third child, David Adedeji Adeleke Jr., drowned at just 3 years old in the family's Banana Island home. The news spread like wildfire across Nigeria and beyond, leaving fans heartbroken alongside the family. Authorities immediately launched an investigation, questioning household staff. The incident remains one of the most devastating chapters in Davido's life. But through grief came resilience. Davido and his longtime partner, Chioma, leaned on each other during the darkest period of their lives. Their relationship had already spanned over a decade, full of ups and downs. But in June 2024, they made it official. They got married. Then, in a twist of fate that felt like life's way of restoring balance, the couple welcomed twins in October 2023. The birth of Taiwo and Kehinde brought light back into a home that had known so much pain. Davido's journey as a father has been complex. His family extends across different continents. Imade Adeleke with Sophia Mamodu in Nigeria. Haley Adeleke with Amanda, who lives in the US. Dawson with UK-based Larissa London. And now his twins, Taiwo and Kehinde, with his wife Chioma. In recent interviews, Davido has been candid about his personal growth. He's spoken about the mistakes of his past and the lessons he's learned, making a clear promise. He's focused on monogamy, stability, and building a peaceful home with Chioma. For an artist whose life has often been under the spotlight, Davido's personal story is more than just headlines. It's a reminder that behind the superstar is a man who has endured loss, found love again, and is determined to create a lasting legacy for his family. And that's the story. Davido, the icon who turned passion into power, tragedy into strength, and music into a global movement. From topping charts to building businesses, from giving back to lifting others, his legacy goes far beyond the stage. One thing is clear. Davido isn't just living history, he's making it. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Elite Buzz, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the stories behind the stars. Until next time, stay inspired, stay curious, and keep buzzing with us here on Elite Buzz.